After months of building your skills, gaining experience, you reach a stage where a new question pops up. Should I keep working for others or should I build something of my own? In remote work, you don't get paid by what you deserve. You get paid by what you negotiate. Two people in the same role at the same company with the same skills can have completely different paychecks. Why? Because one had the courage and the strategy to ask for more. If you want to scale your remote career, you must master the art of negotiation. That's how you move from entry-level roles to higher positions and from average pay to life-changing income. Remote work can change your life, but only if you treat it like a career and not a hustle. By now, you've laid the foundation. You've learned skills, built credibility, maybe worked with startups. But what's next? How do you move from just surviving with jobs to thriving, earning more, leading teams, and eventually becoming your own boss? That's exactly what we'll cover in phase 3 and 4 of the 1.5-year career plan. In this module, we'll focus on 5 key areas: moving into top-rated companies, negotiating higher pay and better roles, building leadership and managing teams, becoming a remote entrepreneur, choosing your online business model. By the end, you have a 2-phase career plan that takes you from a skilled worker to a leader and then to a founder. Lesson 1. Let's be real. Startups gave you your first break. They taught you speed, problem solving, and how to wear many hats. But if you stop there, you also stay stuck with startup level pay and startup level recognition. The real growth comes when you make the leap into top-rated companies, organizations that not only pay you better, but also sharpen your skills, boost your credibility, and give you a brand name on your CV that open doors worldwide. Here's how you can move from startups into top-rated companies to upgrade your CV. Stop writing tasks like managed email inbox. Instead, show results. For example, reduce email backlog by 40% using automation. Companies pay for results, not tasks. Target the right industries. The fastest growing global remote employers are SaaS companies, software as a service, e-commerce brands, marketing agencies, online education platforms. These industries are always hiring remote talent. Use the right platforms. Don't just stick to Upwork or Indeed. Explore AngelList or Well-Found for startups evolving into mid-sized companies. Remote OK, LinkedIn Jobs, network actively. Top companies often hire through referrals, so comment on posts, share insights, and message recruiters directly. For example, hi Gift, I admire the work your company is doing in SaaS. I'd love to bring my skills in customer support and lead generation to your team. Are there any open roles I should explore? Reframe your startup experience. When you apply, don't downplay your startup work. Position it as a fast-paced bootcamp that made you adaptable, resourceful, and capable of wearing many hats. That narrative is gold to bigger companies. They want people who can thrive in dynamic environments. Lesson 2. Here's a hard truth. In remote work, you don't get paid by what you deserve. You get paid by what you negotiate. Two people in the same role at the same company with the same skills can have completely different paychecks. Why? Because one had the courage and the strategy to ask for more. If you want to scale your remote career, you must master the art of negotiation. That's how you move from entry-level roles to higher positions and from average pay to life-changing income. Let's break down how you can negotiate higher pay and better roles in your remote career. Do your research. Don't go in blind. Use platforms like Glassdoor, PayScale. These give you the ballpark figures for your role and industry. Anchor high. If you want $1,500, don't start there. Start at $1,800 or $2,000. Employers will negotiate you down, but you still land close to your target. Sell results, not hours. Instead of saying, I worked 40 hours a week handling support tickets, say, I reduced support response time by 35%, which improved customer retention. Numbers justify pay. Negotiate benefits too. Sometimes companies can't raise salary, but can offer perks like training and certification budgets, flexible hours, paid leave, growth opportunities. These have long-term value. Build confidence through practice. Negotiation is scary, I get it, but role play with a friend. Record yourself making your case. The more you practice, the easier it gets. And here's the mindset shift. Negotiation isn't begging. It's not greed. It's professionalism. Companies expect you to negotiate. It shows you know your worth. Lesson 3. In remote work, technical skills will get you hired, but leadership is what makes you irreplaceable. Think about it. Anyone can learn how to use Zoom, Asana, or HubSpot, but not everyone can inspire people, manage deadlines, and bring a scattered remote team together to achieve results. If you want to rise into higher paying roles or even prepare for entrepreneurship, you must learn how to build leadership skills and manage teams. So how do you build leadership skills and manage remote teams effectively? Start small. You don't need a manager title to lead. Offer to coordinate a project, mentor a junior, or host a weekly check-in. Leadership is influence, not position. Master remote collaboration tools. Asana, Trello, or Notion for task management. Slack, Teams for communication. Zoom for team check-ins. When you're comfortable with these tools, you can lead with confidence. Build a feedback culture. Don't only give criticism, balance it with encouragement. Instead of saying, "This is wrong," say, "I like how you did X. Let's improve Y." Read books like Leaders Eat Last or The Making of a Manager. Watch how your own leaders operate. Adopt what works and avoid what doesn't. Focus on results, not micromanagement. Remote teams thrive when given thrust. Set clear goals. Agree on deadlines, then step back. Your job is to remove obstacles, not to babysit. Leadership is a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger you get. Don't wait for someone to give you a leader title. Start acting like one now. Lesson 4. After months of building your skills, gaining experience, you reach a stage where a new question pops up. Should I keep working for others, or should I build something of my own? That's what phase 4 of the 1.5-year career plan is all about. Transitioning from employee to entrepreneur. This is where you move from just earning to actually owning. So how do you start this transition into remote entrepreneurship? Start small. Don't quit cold turkey. You don't need to resign to start a business. Start a side hustle while keeping your job. Use evenings or weekends to test your ideas. Package your skills into services. Ask yourself, what do people already pay me for? Customer support, marketing, design, sales. Turn that into a service you can offer to multiple clients. Build a personal brand. Post insights on LinkedIn. Create tutorials on YouTube. Write articles on Medium. Show people that you're not just skilled, you're a trusted voice in your space. Reinvest profits into growth. Instead of spending your first earning, use them to hire freelancers. Buy better tools or run ads. Growth happens when you think like a business, not like an individual. Transition step by step. You don't have to leap into full-time entrepreneurship. Build gradually until your side hustle income is strong enough to replace your job. Lesson 5. Not all businesses are created equal. Some are built for speed, some for skill, and others for freedom. As you step into phase 4 of your career plan, one of the most important choices you will make is deciding what business model fits you best. Because if you pick the wrong one, you'll feel stuck. But if you choose the right one, you'll thrive. Let's break down the 4 most common online business models. Consulting. If you are great at solving problems directly for people, This is for you. You get paid for your knowledge and advice. Example: marketing consultant, HR consultant, sales coach. Pros: high profit, low startup cost. Cons: hard to scale, you are trading time for money. Agency: if you are good at a service and want to scale, build a team. Example: marketing agency, design agency, customer support agency. Pros: scalable, recurring revenue. Cons: more moving parts, requires management skills. E-commerce: sell physical or digital products online. For example, drop shipping, print on demand, selling courses or digital templates. Pros: huge market potential, passive income possible. Cons: requires marketing and upfront setup. Content creation: turn your skills into content. YouTube, TikTok, blogs, and online courses. For example, teaching skills you already use in your job. Pros: global reach, can create multiple income streams. Cons: takes time to grow an audience. You don't have to choose forever. You can start as a consultant and then grow into an agency, or start with e-commerce and later build a content brand. The important thing is to start with what fits you now. You now have the complete roadmap. Phase 3: enter top-rated companies, negotiate more, and grow into leadership. Phase 4: transition into entrepreneurship and choose the right business model. Now here's my challenge. Write down your 18-month career plan. Where will you be at 12 months, 16 months, 18 months? And of course, like this video, subscribe for more lessons, and share it with someone who dreams of going beyond survival into freedom. Remember, remote work isn't just about earning. It's about building a life of leadership, freedom, and ownership. Your time starts now.